I did 3,500. Yeah, I just did 3,500. Was 2,500. Figured let's kick it up to 3,500. I cannot stand this cup. I will never triple star it because I fucking hate it. I hate Peach Gardens or whatever the hell, whoever's gardens those are. I hate them. Can't stand them. Give me a Mario Part 9. Leonard Part 6, Mario Part 9. I wonder what they can even do for a Mario Kart 9. Like, what's the gimmick? It's gotta be Diddy Kong racing, right? Like, they gotta do, like, fucking airplanes and hovercrafts and shit. And I don't want that. Like, honestly, I don't want that. I don't like all this. Like, I feel like you can't really undo the. Oh my god, the twisting and turning, like the upside down and the sideways and all that shit. I feel like you can't undo that. But I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh my god, am I drunk? I am a little drunk, I guess. I've had 2 drinks. Oh my god, Jesus, criminy. Kirby and Samus would be cool, yeah. That's the problem with this game is, you know, they've done everything. It's got every goddamn character. It's got every track ever. You know, like, what's left? They had to just make a whole bunch of new ones, I guess, obviously. And then Mario Kart 9, they bring back tracks from, you know, this game, I guess. Which you can't do unless you add all the flippity-floppity in it. So, I don't know. If I was a Smash fan, I'd be very curious as to see how the hell they ever make a new Smash game. Like, what's left to do with Smash Brothers? Ah, let's drink. Ooh. Monster Hunter and Smash, yeah. I'm not a Smash player. Never was. I've bought a lot of them. I've owned a lot of Smash games. Never really played them. Can I do it? Oh, I got so cocky there. I wanted to try to power slide my way up onto the wall. But as we can all see, that didn't work. Stream's looking good now? Awesome. Hooray. God damn it. I am looking everywhere. I am so distracted right now. I have screens all around me. I never read the chat from the same place twice in a row. Boo! Fucking boo! Boo, I say. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop playing this game. Forever. And I'm never gonna play it again. Until the next one comes out. George is getting angry. I was saying boo earns. Screen is so bright. It's roasting me. I got a PSVR 2 and I was playing the Ghostbusters PlayStation VR game. God damn it, I had bananas. It's fine. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. So far out of all the VR games I've played on my PSVR 2, the Horizon one is probably the coolest. If not, like, also the most impractical, because it really has you up and moving around. I also have Metro VR. I have not played that yet, but my wife has, and she enjoyed it. I was looking at like the how long to beat times on these games. They're fucking long. Like. Metro VR is like a 9-hour game, and Horizon is also like a 9-hour game. But that's a long time to spend in VR. God fucking damn it. This is chaotic bullshit, and I hate it. Over 9 hours in VR? Yeah, that's a long time. I keep my screens pretty bright. I'm a fan of bright screens. My big giant normal monitor has HDR and it dims itself quite a bit. This one does not have that. Like, the way that this monitor looks that I'm playing on right now is how I prefer things to look. I like colorful and I like bright. Burn those retinas. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I mean, since I am able to sit here and play Switch, that means I'm also able to sit here and play PlayStation 5 fairly easily. So I could stream some VR stuff if I plan ahead and bring all that shit upstairs, which I will do someday. That's gonna have to be like a Saturday thing or something. I'm probably not gonna do that during the middle of the week. God, fuck everything. Holy shit. Well, the other issue is that my wife likes playing PSVR. So if I bring it upstairs, then that's annoying. You know, like if we have to upstairs and downstairs, upstairs and downstairs. With the PlayStation and the VR and all that stuff. Like, kind of annoying. God damn it. I didn't want to throw that at all. I wanted to hold on to that. Oh my god. Didn't want to use that either. Alright, great. Wonderful. Shit. Fuck everything. God damn it. See those colorful sparkles on movie. Huh? I suppose I have seen that. Gearhead. I played Gran Turismo 7 in VR. That was pretty neat. It's a wild experience. Just sitting inside of like an old Mustang or whatever, and like you're like looking around and like, yeah, this is the interior of an old Mustang. I'm in it. Pretty crazy. It was surprising. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect because like all of it, like all the lead up in Gran Turismo 7 is not in VR like at all. And then I was like, okay, I don't know if I have to like put this into a VR mode or what. And then in Gran Turismo 7, they have like a garage, obviously, and you go in there and you can like walk around the outside of the car. You can open the doors, you can open the trunk, the hood, all that stuff. And that puts you into VR. So you're like, you know, checking out all these cars in VR, which is cool. And then, yeah, you start a race, and you're sitting inside a car. And it's cool. It definitely made me feel very weird just using a controller, because I was like, well, I have a fucking steering wheel upstairs. This would be a lot cooler if I had a steering wheel in my hand right now. And, well, yeah. I mean, you can hook a PSVR 2 headset up to a PC. Will I ever do that? I don't know. Maybe. You can also hook up a Quest 2 to a PC, and I got one of those downstairs, and I've never done that, so... The odds of me doing it with my PSVR 2 are also pretty low. Spiny Cup is one of the best cups, as I immediately just drive off the side of it. I can't say I've memorized what is contained within any of the cups. I have absolutely no idea what courses are in them. I think this one has a level in it that I enjoy. All these levels are like what? Mario Kart World Tour, which was what, like was that the app? Or was that weird RC car thing that they did? Because none of these have the weird upside down stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, none of this shit has... Like, they didn't add it in to any of these levels. Because they did, well, I guess the old remake levels, they've added it into some. I think. I don't know. Boo! Boo! Salt F4, I like it. I am a fan. Yeah, the app, yeah. Because nobody, obviously, you can't put the RC car version into a game because that was make your own course type of stuff. Nintendo's done some real dumb shit, haven't they? Labo, remember Labo? Make some garbage out of cardboard. I forget what other games I even have on my Switch. Mario RPG remake. That was a fantastic experience playing through that game again. God damn it, I love that game. It's one of those games I forget about when somebody asks you like what your favorite game of all time is. I always forget that Mario RPG exists, and it's hilarious because it probably is top 5 video game of all time for me, and I just forget about it. Same thing with this game, even like like Mario Kart, probably also one of my top 5 games of all time. You even chased me down underneath the water, didn't you? You fucking fuck. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. Oh my god. Whew. It's hard to take these alternate paths. Like these alternate paths on 200cc are not worth the trouble, if you ask me. I hate what the camera does on angles like that. Like, like when you're kind of up on an angle and you're turning, the camera just points straight at the ground and you're just blind. You can't see what's ahead, like, at all. I fucking hate it. That's me being vindictive and cocky by throwing that banana peel back there. Whew. I painted my nails the other day. The day I got married, I painted my nails in seriously all of 2 minutes or something. I did all 10 nails on one dip of the wand. It was pretty ridiculous. They weren't. I was gonna say they weren't great, but yeah, they actually kind of were. It actually came out really well. The red nail polish that I have is magical, I swear. And we were running late. We needed to get to our train. And I was like, we got to get the fuck out of here. But I'm like, I don't want to not have nail polish on. Like, there's going to be a picture of me getting a ring put on my finger, and I don't want to not have my nails painted. So I was like, as long as there's something on my nail that, like, it'll look fine in the picture. The picture's not going to show, patchiness or whatever. Just get something on it. And then it ended up, they came out really well. They came out, yeah, looking quite nice, actually. It's crazy. I actually just took the nail polish off of them yesterday. So it lasted a week as well. I need to go get my nails done. There's a nail place literally like a quarter mile from my fucking house. And I would like to check them out someday. My secrets? I've been painting my nails since I was like 12. Oh yeah, my wedding photos. I wasn't sure what to do with those. Like I'm sure that my wife has no issue with us. Like, I don't know. Like, do I want to put them on the internet? Oh my fucking god. I mean, I could put them in the Discord, or I could send them, DM or whatever. None of them. It's it's a courthouse marriage. It's us standing in front of a judge in the basement of a Chicago courthouse. I'm not joking. It was the basement of the downtown Chicago courthouse. Thank you for the congratulations. I thought I heard noises. I do hear noises. It's 9 o'clock. Oh god! I was like, I hear noises, and then you appear. I kept looking, because I figured that you were approaching. We're getting congratulated
Aw.
for marriaging. All right, so we still got some old drink. Not much. First drink is gone.
That's a banana Toronto, by the way.
Yeah. And now we got this guy. It's tasty. It's vermouth in it. I know that much.
There's two different kinds of vermouth in it.
Two kinds of vermouth. My cheeks, you mean? Yeah, it's probably because I'm also kind of sick. So I'm drinking while sick. It's gonna make you extra flush. And I'm hot. What's in here? Two kinds of vermouth. That's all I can taste. Gin, vermouth, Fernet, grenadine, wow, saline. All right.
What is it called, though?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's called an Attagirl. Attagirl. I think out of the drinks you've made tonight, that might be my favorite. Mm-hmm. Bow, now, bow. Auto accelerate is on. What the hell? What? I think I accidentally pushed the button earlier.
Okay, goodbye.
Are you going to bed?
Oh, I'm going back upstairs to finish my show.
What are you watching?
The Rig.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think you'd like it.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
I don't want to start yet another show that I go, I don't know, she might like it, and then I have to wait for you to watch it with me.
I mean, I like most shows, but yeah, I can't have Doctor Who, and we already have 2 shows.
Oh, also, new season of Reacher, February 20th.
Oh shit, and new Reacher. All right, well, we gotta hurry up and get through Cross. It only has 8 episodes. So. Beep 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 beep. Ah! Grunch is laying down some beats on the boobs.
Boobies.
Boobies. Ow.
Okay, Grunch has to go to bed.
Grunch is going to bed. Oh yeah, you gotta go get my bed warm for me. Good night, Grunch. Yes. We're always looking for volunteers to play the game of drink the booze. Grunch sleeps between my knees. I don't use him quite like a body pillow in that I don't hold him with my arms, but he does sleep between my knees. We keep our bedroom ice fucking cold, and then I have a heated blanket. I sleep with the heated blanket on, and we keep the bedroom as cold as humanly possible. Whew, holy shit! That should be you, not Grunch. Hey, you can't take jobs from Grunch. I actually almost bought a new one of those long boy cat things earlier today, last night, maybe last night. There aren't any that I want. I think I got the 2 that I want. Aw. I can't. That's not going to show up on camera probably, but oh, I guess it does. Yeah. That's Grunch in my spot.
Okay, they go away now.
Okay. Yeah, we have a window air conditioner that we use, even though it's winter. It's too insane to have the window open, so we don't do that. But we do have a window air conditioner that is set to 61 degrees. That's as low as it goes. So yeah, we keep our bedroom at 61 degrees, and then I have a fan that blows on me from my vanity. So it's not right next to me, but it's, you know, I can feel it. And then yeah, we got the heated blanket. Before I moved here, I was team keep the bedroom hot as hell. But yeah, I used to be team cold, and then I became team hot as hell, and now I'm back to team cold. Whatever. Fuck everything. Vanity or a fanity? That's a good question. It does hold the fan. Short hike. Yeah, I wish. I would like to actually play that game. What do I have that? I have it on Switch. Yeah, so like, I was like, I could play that on my Steam Deck, but actually no, I have it on Switch. I know. Breath of the Wild. Why is Breath of the Wild acting like I played it recently? I haven't touched that game in forever. Easy coming, easy golf. Have they added anything new to any of this shit? Probably not, right? Super R-Type. I don't think that was... Somebody's excited for this, I'm sure. Not me, but somebody. Let's check this out real quick. I've never played this before. I do really like these types of games, though. So does this have any sort of like... Alright. I'm assuming the A button is like bombs. Oops. I'm just pressing every button on the controller to see if any of them do anything. Really? Left? What? This feels like a Mega Man X music or something. Yeah, it's hard to know when I'm talking into it at weird angles. I also think I accidentally... There's a button on the back of it that changes it from like omnidirectional to like bi-directional or like straight on and all this. Oh my god, the rabbit killed me. Am I at the fucking beginning? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. So bisexuals are born. I think you're right. Wrecking Crew 98. There's so much... Fighter's History is a game that was... I actually had this game. My dad bought it for me thinking he was buying me Street Fighter. And then he found out afterwards that it's not Street Fighter, and it was like not the game I was going to be super enthusiastic about. And he's like, he was very upset. Golf? What's golf? Any new worst console ever games? Oh my god, my tailbone hurts so much. I hurt everywhere. Oh, Kirby Stream Course, yeah. Don't mind the fact that my clothes don't match at all. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do it. Come on, we all know that the N64, you felt great about it at the time. I was so excited for the N64. When I was a kid, I used to draw the controller. I would sit there in school, and I would draw the logo. I would draw the controller. I had issues of Nintendo Power that I would just carry around with me because I was just so fucking excited for the N64. A friend of mine, like I got it right when it came out. I had back then. I don't think I had a paper route yet. No, no way did I have a paper out yet. I think I just saved up allowance money or something. Majora's Mask is bad. Smash Brothers is bad. Oh, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna find where I live and you're gonna kill me. But no, I got it right away. And yeah, I forgot where I was going with this, but let's see what games are on here that I enjoyed at the time. Yoshi's Story, I liked it. I was a big fan of Yoshi's Story. I liked Yoshi, Super Mario Land 2, Yoshi's Island, or whatever. I was a fan of that. Star Fox 64, fantastic video game. I still stand by Star Fox 64. It's a very cool game. I like the Rumble Pack. Mario 64, you can't fuck with that. Not one bit. That's a great game. Mario Kart 64, hard to go back to. But dumb. There we go. Mario Kart 64, hard to go back to, was great at the time. Ocarina of Time, obviously. Format Cruising USA. What? It's hilarious. Oh man, yeah, battle mode on Mario Kart 64, yeah. Paper Mario, I did not like it. I immediately was upset with Paper Mario because it wasn't like Mario RPG. I wanted more Mario RPG, and it wasn't that. So, oh God. Why do you hurt so much? It's really sore today. Banjo-Kazooie, I was a big fan. I made it to the very end of it and never beat the boss. I got to the last boss in Banjo-Kazooie and just kind of rage quit out of it and never went back to it. Majora's Mask, I never had the expansion pack, so I could never have Majora's Mask, but also I hate time limits. I've tried to play Majora's Mask nowadays. I've tried to go back to it now that the expansion pack is not an issue. Not super into it. Banjo-Tooie, never played that. Just like I quit Donkey Kong Country games after 2. I never played the third one. Yeah, I never messed with Banjo-Tooie. F-Zero X, too hard, too crazy. I liked F-Zero on Super Nintendo. It got too fucking crazy on 64. Mario Golf, never played it. Never played this. Pokemon Snap, I played with my little sister. She had that. Wave Race 64, one of the better. This is like top fucking. It's a top 5 64 game, if not like top 3. Wave Race 64 is genuinely a very good racing game. I like it a lot. Pilot Wings was like. I was very excited for Pilot Wings. Also, I loved Pilot Wings on Super Nintendo. Loved. Mario Party's games, all obviously wonderful. GoldenEye was also obviously fucking cool. You can't go back to it. People who want to pretend like this game's still playable in 2024, it's fucking not. But it was great at the time. Pokemon Stadium, my sister had this. I was confused by it because I didn't understand how it was a video game. Excited by 64, I'd never played. 1080, I bought. This game is fucking ridiculous. The way you do tricks in this game is so fucking stupid. Like, look up how to do a 1080 in 1080. It is like a string of button presses, like this long. It's fucking ridiculous. Swollen Lips, yeah, you're right. Never played Perfect Dark. Again, that was a expansion pack game, so I never had it. Jet Force Gemini. I might be confused. Space Station Silicon Valley is what I was confusing this. I had that game. Space Station. Did not have Jet Force Gemini. I rented this game, though. Blast Corps, I owned this game. Blast Corps is kind of cool. There's actually a certain amount of coolness. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Perfect Dark is it's 07, 007, kind of perfected or improved. Extreme G I liked a lot. I don't think you can go back to Extreme G. And Banjo-Tooie. Hey, what do you know? That's kind of cool. I would almost go back and fuck with that. Was this on Rare Replay? I'm gonna open this up to look at it because it's gonna be. I see Banjo-Tooie. You're not gonna be able to just hop into Banjo-Tooie though. I want to play stuff I can just kind of hop into. We might hop into it though. Like what are time trials? I guess. Like how do you extreme contest? Is that the campaign? Give me all the acceleration. Excitebike reminds you of Wave Race. All right. I don't think I've ever played Excitebike 64. I think Nintendo 64 games, you have to have played them as a kid. I don't think you can play any Nintendo 64 game for the first time and have a good time. It's so weird because L2 is accelerate because that's the Z button on this controller. So it feels so weird to press L2 to be going right now, but okay. I'm assuming I have like a turbo or something. I don't know what button makes that happen. All right, it's X. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, the problem is I don't know what any buttons are on. I'm using a Pro controller right now, so I have no idea what buttons have been assigned to. I'm kind of annoyed because my ex, she bought two of like I'm not sure if you remember, but if you were a Nintendo fucking online subscriber or whatever, you had the opportunity to buy Switch compatible Nintendo 64 controllers that were wireless. And we had two of them. One was mine, one was hers. And then we broke up and I moved out and I did not take my controller with me. And I am sad because it would be really cool to fucking have right now. I played Jet Moto somewhat recently. Alright, yeah, whatever. That's Extreme G. I don't know how to get out of here. How do I leave? Let me out of here. Yeah, there we go. Shoot the rocket. I never played Donkey Kong 64 either. Oh, weapon on my car. Yeah, I had no idea how to how to do that. In 2000, I was probably playing like exclusively Dreamcast. I don't know when I got my Dreamcast. Oh no. Why is he dead? Oh boy, I don't know if I can play this just because of the camera. Your body is black. I don't know if it's just being rendered weird or if it's actually supposed to be black. Can't skip any of this. Aren't you doing what I told you? Why does he sound different? Alright, so that's jump. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. I'm kind of figuring out what buttons they've assigned to what function. Yeah, I can't do this. Cannot do this. You gotta be dedicated. Like, alright, I'm gonna play Banjo-Kazooie. I'm gonna learn how to play Banjo-Kazooie. I want to play Wave Race, but also I don't, because I'm just gonna end up playing a bunch of Wave Race. I want to keep seeing all the new stuff they've added. I haven't turned my Switch on in since my wife had her friend over in like July or August or something. That is a salty beverage. Wow, just Tetris. Okay. I like just looking at these old boxes. Like, just looking at this, I feel like I got so much enjoyment as a kid. Just looking at this artwork and stuff, it just made me feel feelings back as like a kid. I don't understand the ridiculous method. Like, why do they do this with their tiles? Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, these are this size. That one's that size. These are all these sizes. This one is that size. Like, they have to, did they just literally go and just like right click save some images off the fucking internet? Like, well, whatever size they come in at, whatever, we'll throw them on there and we'll just figure it out. If they ever put Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu on here, I would be very happy and surprised. Because if I could just easily just throw that game on, that would be fucking sweet. Oh, it's this game. Yep, never mind. I get this mixed up with other games. Get me out of here. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I mean, there's cool stuff on here, yes, but it's nothing I feel like taking a trip down memory lane with right now. Never played Kid Icarus as a kid. Never played Kid Icarus as a Kid Icarus. So for my Sega Science series, I was going to play Sonic the Hedgehog recently, but I am having trouble. The place where I get my ROMs from, you know, they're cracking down on ROMs on the internet. So I got to figure some shit out. Kid Icarus is a game that's... Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a lot of these old games. Is like they are hard if you don't know what the hell you're doing. But then if you know what you're doing, it's like, oh, okay, this is nothing. You can just fly through it like nothing. Watching Jeff Gersman play Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu and his ranking the NES series, it was very frustrating watching him play it because it's just like, no, dude, this game's really fucking simple. You don't need to. You're making it harder than you need to. I had a Game Boy, never messed with it. I've said it 1,000 times, wasn't a handheld gamer, so all of this stuff is brand new to me. I don't think I had any idea that they made Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy. God, the music is still pretty sick. Oh my god. No! No! The music was just getting so good. This is one of the best video game tracks of all time. Donkey Kong 94, that was the one that everybody really liked on Game Boy, right? Alright, this sucks. This is fucking shitty. How do I get out of here? It's a different button on every one of these fake consoles to get out. See, I think... Boy, oh boy. This is wild. This is all new to me. This is kind of fun. I mean, not playing these games isn't fun. These games are bad, but experiencing all this Game Boy stuff for like the first time. Hello, Floyd. How's it going? I'm doing well. I'm playing old games, as you can see, and dying. What's crazy is I had a decent number of Game Boy games. I just, again, never played them. I had a lot of Pokemon games. Well, not a lot, but I had some, like, I don't know, 3 or 4. They're all my sister's, but the Game Boy was mine, so they're my games. Bart versus the Juggernauts. This music is upsetting to me. I have to get out of here. How do I do that? It's so weird. Mega Man 5 is... I mean, there is a Mega Man 5, too, though. Super Mario Land was so strange. I was mad at this game as a kid, because I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't Mario, like, at all. And I was a Mario Brothers 2. Oh, V, not 5. Okay. Mario Brothers 2 on the NES is my favorite Mario game, which is also not a Mario game. But, yeah, this one, Mario Land, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is kind of cool. The fact that they have the these two Zelda, the Zelda games on here. That's also insane that these are all just Game Boy games. These are not Game Boy Color games. These are just Game Boy games. That's fucking wild. Donkey Kong Land 3 came out on the Super Nintendo. That's like one of the latest Super Nintendo releases. Why wasn't this? I think the Game Boy Advance was out like at that. What the fuck? See, I talked about this on my last stream, but I've owned every handheld gaming device there is, really. I've had all the Game Boys, I've had the DS's, I had a PSP, I had a Vita, all that stuff, and I've never liked handheld games, but I still buy them all anyway because I like video games, but I've never enjoyed handheld gaming. I have a fucking Steam Deck downstairs. You have returned. Hello. I mean, yeah, my Switch has like never been played in handheld mode. I find the Switch extremely uncomfortable. I have a case for it that makes it way more tolerable. Um, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was kind of looking for Game Boy Color games I wanted to mess with, but there's not much of anything on here for Game Boy Color. The Zelda games. What'd you miss? Not much. Just this. I'm just hanging out. I got another drink made for me. I'm starting to get a little congested. I haven't been taking medicine. I've taken no medicine this whole time I've been sick. Um, yeah, this is the best drink of the night. This is my third drink of the night. That's the best one. I just played this on Sega Science. This game's good. This is spoilers for my Sega Science series on Patreon, but this game's pretty high ranking. It's surprisingly good. Flicky. I also enjoyed Flicky quite a bit the other day. I love how all these Genesis box art, all of these look like they sat in the sun for too long at the front of a Blockbuster. Like every one of these has just been bleached out in the sun while sitting at a Blockbuster. Specifically this fucking Street Fighter one. Dynamite Heady's pretty fun. Contra Hardcore, I wish I was better at it. I have Contra Hardcore ranked pretty high as well. Once I finally figure out how to download my own Patreon videos that I've uploaded, I will move them over to YouTube. Let's play Streets of Rage, so that we can listen to some really good music. Unbearably cold. I mean, it's normal Northern Illinois temperatures around here. Right now it's 14. The high tomorrow is 28, and then 30, and then 29, 29, 26. We're going down to 13 next Tuesday. The day that I go to Florida, it's going to be almost 40. So yeah, I don't know. We don't really get a lot of winter around here these days. God damn, this music is so good. Oddly enough, this game makes more sense on a Super Nintendo controller, or a Super Nintendo style controller, anyway. This game has no right having the music like this. It's better than the game, and the game's good, but like, yeah, this music, it's distracting. It's so good. No! Let me stop switching weapons. Whoop. It's fucking knife guys. So stupid. I had an uncle named Donovan. So that's pretty exciting, right? You sack of shit. All the people in this game look at all the people from that episode of Stranger Things in season 2. All those Chicago baddies that Eleven was hanging around with. Alright, that's this game. It's a fun game. Once again, don't know how to get out of here. Just mashing every button. That's all of them. That's all the things. We've done all the things. What else do I have? A short hike. I was so into this ActRaiser remake until it became a tower defense game, and I was like, what the fuck? God, I've bought some real random shit. Animal Crossing. I could almost get into some Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, Bitrip Runner 3 I have on here. It's bad. It's really bad. Battle Chef Brigade. Oh my god. I have a lot of stuff that's installed on here too. Like Cadence of Hyrule. I forgot about that. I got some like horny, shitty game on here. Diablo 3? Diablo 2? What the? I love it when I can shop. I can shop for new games in my own libraries because it's all this shit I don't remember ever getting. F-Zero 99. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem. Oh, Game Boy Advance. It's got its own thing too. Mario and Rabbids. That game was cool for 2 seconds. So yeah, I do have this Mario Party game. Princess Peach Showtime. Return of the Obra Dinn. I always wanted to play that. Never got around to it. Oh yeah! I did buy Tears of the Kingdom. That's hilarious. Completely forgot that game even exists. Yoku's Island Express. God, that was a weird one too. This game's pretty fun. Actually, Yoshi's Crafted World. It's a silly little fun, kind of like just find the hidden picture game. I think I'm gonna reinstall this. I don't know if I have the space. I guess I do. Hades? I wonder how many times I bought Hades. I think I have that on everything. Giddy up! This is my download dance. Slowly twisting. My legs asleep. So what's going on, everybody? How's it going? I remember that noise. I had this Game Boy Advance. This was the style I had. Surviving, what's a plus, I suppose. They put all this Japanese stuff on here, which is cool, I guess, but I don't know what the hell any of this stuff is. F-Zero Climax. It sounds sexy. Now you can climax with 1 to 4 players. God. My legs. When I got my Game Boy Advance, I got it with Super Mario Advance, which is just Super Mario Brothers 2. Just watch the Blackhawks win. I want to get into hockey. It's been on my to-do list to get into hockey. Never have. Alright, let's just go back to Mario Kart. Fuck around with Mario Kart some more. I don't know who I would like if I watched hockey. I don't know if I would like the Blackhawks, since, you know, I live in the area. It feels like I should like the Blackhawks. Also, I come from the place that has like the minor league team, like the, what do they call those? The team there is affiliated with the Blackhawks. Sunday's supposed blowout. Yeah, Rockford ISO. Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm originally from. So I feel like I should like the Blackhawks. Back when I had a job, actually, where we were like the healthcare provider for the Blackhawks players. Not, I mean, the Ice Hogs, I mean. I went to one Ice Hogs game in my life, and it was like cheap beer night or whatever, so I watched 0% of the game. And I just drank beer the whole time up in the bar area. And then in the third period, they stopped selling cheap beer, or beer at all, I think, so I left. I watched 0 hockey that day. And I wandered down the street to a different bar because all my friends were still watching the hockey game. I was like, well, I'm drunk and leaving. So I just literally walked down the road. And then everybody had to come find me. It was a wild night. Or day? It was probably a day. It's probably midday. I am very unfamiliar with this track. I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh my god. They needed to follow me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they had an okay time themselves, but yeah, when I get really drunk, I have the tendency to just wander off, go do dumb things all by myself. And in this case, it was, yeah, wander down the road to go find a better place to go hang out. Hell yeah, take that, Kamek. Sack of shit. Or Magic Koopa. This Mario universe can't even decide what to call their own people. How much did I drink? Oh god, I have no idea. A bajillion beers, probably? I don't know. I want to say it was dollar beer night. It couldn't have been dollar beers. That seems way too cheap. I feel like maybe it was like $3 beers or something. Who knows? But yeah, I never once sat in my seat. I never went down to the ice and sat in my seat. After they stopped serving all the beer, I decided to go down to my seat, and everybody, like the group that we were with, had like filled in a bunch, and I was like way down at the end of the line, sitting next to like people I don't know. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So I did make an attempt to watch hockey that day, but would have had to sit surrounded by like strangers basically, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'll go sit by strangers in a different place. I went the wrong way. I want a hockey jersey. I almost bought one the other day. I forget what it was. Oh, God. It was not a team. It was a thing. I don't remember what it was, though. God, it was a hockey jersey for something. It might have been the Springfield Thunderbirds, which is the St. Louis, what is it, the St. Louis Blues or whatever? That hockey team, their minor league team is the Springfield Thunderbirds, which they do a lot of Simpsons related stuff. So I thought about it, and I was like, well, maybe I'll be a Blues fan because I'm a Thunderbirds fan because of the Simpsons tie-in stuff they do all the time. I own Springfield Thunderbirds merch because it's Simpsons related. I think it was their hockey jersey. I ended up with a basketball jersey instead, which makes no sense. I have a basketball jersey of a hockey team. Sure, why not? Sloppy racing. That's what that is. I feel like I probably have a bunch of text messages. I haven't looked at my phone in a while. Yes, that is indeed my. Well, it's yes, ice. Yeah, it's ice hyphen o hyphen topes. Yeah, they do that every so often, where they will basically rebrand themselves as the Springfield Isotopes. And yes, I have the yellow T-shirt, Springfield Isotopes T-shirt, and then I have a Springfield Isotopes yellow basketball jersey. And yeah, that's for the actual minor league team, the Springfield Thunderbirds. So that's why I'm like torn, because I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll be a Blues fan. I don't give a shit about hockey. I'm starting fresh. I can like whoever I want. One time I was on a train. I was riding Amtrak from New York City to Chicago, and a random stranger came up to me and asked me if I knew who Glenn Wesley was. This is pre-transition, and he's like, "Hey, do you know who Glenn Wesley is?" I was like, "No." He's like, "He's a hockey player. You should definitely look him up sometime." I was like, "Okay, why?" He's like, "You look exactly like him." And I was like, "What?" So then, yeah, this is before we all had, the internet on cell phones. So I got home and Googled Glenn Wesley, and I was like, "Oh my God, I indeed look exactly like Glenn Wesley." So then I was like, "Well, I'm like, I should get a Glenn Wesley jersey just because that'd be hilarious." But yeah, thanks, random stranger on Amtrak. Yes, it was before I transitioned. There is a picture. If you Google Glenn Wesley, there's a picture of him with. He's got a red jersey on. He's played for a lot of different teams. I don't know who he was playing for at the time, but I think he's holding the Stanley Cup, or he's just like emoting. I'm not sure, but he kind of looks like Dexter Holland from The Offspring as well. But he's got sunglasses on. He's like holding the Stanley Cup, maybe, or something. Red jersey, I think. That picture is the one that I found that I was like, oh yeah, I look exactly like this guy, which is exactly why some stranger came up to me on a fucking train and told me I look like Glenn Wesley, because yeah, I look just like that. Also, train ride from Chicago to New York City, pretty ridiculous, but also kind of fun. It's like 16 hours or something like that. It's a long fucking time, but it was fun. That was before I flew. I didn't like flying back then, so I took the train. Now I think back on that, and I'm like, boy, oh boy, those anti-flying days were sure a pain in the ass. I'm glad I enjoy flying now. That's cool. I will. I'm supposed to be here 5 days a week, so you can usually find me here between 7 or 7 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. That is the schedule. And yes, we do need bullet trains. Absolutely. However, I think I'd rather take an airplane than ride a bullet train. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Shit! On Instagram. Yeah, I will try to find you. Instagram is kind of a mess for me. I have a lot of DMs just chilling there. And things get kind of fucking cluttered. I don't know if I just triple starred that for the first time, or if I just redid something I already had 3 stars in. I wasn't paying attention. I'd like to think that was my first time getting 3 stars in that cup, but I don't know. My guess is that I already had 3 cups or 3 stars in that one. I mean, I guess we can try this 150. See if I can do this. I'm just missing the 1. All right, yeah, that. Oh no, I'm missing 2. All right, gross. All right. Not familiar with this course either. This feels very like something I haven't played in a long time. No. You motherfucker. What the fucking fuck? So I just got beat up by people who are way behind me. That's extra annoying. They were still on their first lap. It's the TARDIS. I wasn't paying attention. Ah. Somebody should really do something about those guys. They're like messing up that bridge pretty bad. It seems dangerous. I think this course should have ended a long time ago. There we go. Bow, 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 now. I feel like I just need like my back to crack or something. It's not. Whatever I want to have happen, it ain't happening. Kind of drunk. Not really. I mean, like, I literally am kind of drunk. Maybe I'll finally sleep well. I have the plushie of this guy right behind me. He shouldn't be allowed to beat me. I own you. Oh, you motherfucker. Just over here dancing, living my fucking life. Deal with blue shells. Couldn't have cut that any closer. Holy shit. What up? Hello. Get out of my way, Mr. Stone Murderer. Oh, what the hell just happened there? I just completely stopped. Oh, God. You inky son of a bitch. Yeah, you missed. Bitch. I got no boost. I got no boost. Hello. Howdy do. How do you? Cheers to mystery drink. Races are good. We racing. It's Mario Kart. It's infuriating. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm bad at it. I'm practicing for when the new Mario Kart inevitably comes out for the Switch 2. I hope. Maybe Nintendo's about to pull a Sega Saturn, and they're going to announce it the same day that they put it up for sale. We need some good stuff, you know. Like I feel like that we had a good 2024 video game wise. There was some good stuff, but nothing really too exciting. We need something exciting to happen in the video game world, and I mean, obviously, the Switch 2 is coming out this year. We know that, but they need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and announce it and just release the goddamn thing so I can buy it and play new games. I can't imagine it looking any different than how it looks right now. You know, like, if they make a Mario Kart 9 for the Switch 2, I bet it looks just like this. I bet the graphics don't change at all. Maybe in like handheld mode or something, but I bet it looks just like this. I kind of love Lemmy. I love his rainbow mohawk. He's fucking. Even if he wasn't like, I don't think he is the best character to race with. I think I just use him because I like him. He's great. Look at him. He's having a good time. I got a Lemmy. Right there. That's Lemmy. You can spot him in the camera. A lot of plushies, yes. Definitely a lot of plushies. That is all of them. That's like every plushie I own besides the one that I have a lot in bed too. I keep a I got a Blage downstairs. Its name is Squidge. I got a couple. Yeah, there's like 5 more plushies in this house that I keep in my bed or on the couch, and then the rest of them are on that couch. I swear to God, if they fuck me and make me lose this race, I'm gonna be so fucking angry. I have a cat Mario and a Tanuki Mario. I think it's a cat Luigi, actually. It's a cat Luigi and a Tanuki Mario. And I got a puppy cat back there. I have a Psyduck back there. I have a lion from Steven Universe. It's a weird. It's a oddly rare lion. It's a Comic-Con like exclusive. It's one of like 1,000 or something. It's pretty nifty. Or one of 5,000, I don't know. It's a limited run. Oh my god! I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Also, thank you for the follow. I'm assuming it was a follow. Motherfucking shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. God. Shit. Fuck. Ass. Bitch. Tits. Fuck. This shouldn't be this much of a struggle for me. This is not even... We're at 150cc right now. I usually play 200cc. I shouldn't be having a hard time. No, no, no. Hello.
What's up?
Mario Kart. That's not the problem. So yeah, it didn't necessarily rob me. That last race was just bad. But what I'm trying to do is get triple stars in all of the 150cc cups, and that just got me a 2-star probably instead of a 3-star. So that's really fucking irritating. Yeah, a fucking 2-star. So, as you can see, hold on. As you can see, in 150, I have triple stars in everything, except for that one I had no stars, and I almost just triple starred it. It's so fucking irritating. It's so irritating. It hurts me so much.
You got 2 missing stars.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah. I agree.
Hello. You want another cocktail before I go to bed, or are you still good?
I'm definitely good. I'll be going to bed soon, too. Actually, I'll probably just finish this drink, and then I'll be in there. Hooray! Wife says good night, chat. So annoying. I'm gonna take a look at the Nintendo Online Store. And what's coming up? Donkey Kong, right? There's a Donkey Kong game coming up. Wow, Super Mario Jamboree includes a 3-month membership for Mario or Nintendo Online. I want to play Echoes of Wisdom. Any Pokemon news? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon person, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, so Nintendo does these vouchers where they're like, "Here, give us $100, and then you can use that $100 to buy 2 games, 2 $60 games." So like, or 2 $70 games even. I'm intrigued by this Dragon Quest remake, but not really. So yeah, I would like Ooh, Balatro. I should get Balatro on Switch. No, I shouldn't. I already have Balatro. I have Balatro on iPad and I have it on my Dream or my Steam Deck. I do not need Balatro anywhere else. Um, yeah. Anyway, Echoes of Wisdom. I would maybe get in Mario Jamboree or Mario Party Jamboree, or I would get Donkey Kong Country Returns. I remember disliking the controls for Donkey Kong Country Returns. I remember it feeling weird. It sounds like a nitpicky type of thing, but for a platformer, you really want the controls to feel well. And I don't remember if like run and jump. I don't know. There was something weird about whoops, I did not want to watch. I know it's not on the screen anymore. I was gonna possibly buy some games. I didn't want to. I don't know what kind of shit they put on the screen. I don't need my personal info up there on the screen. Um, I'm intrigued by Echoes of Wisdom. I've heard it plays terribly. You know, it's got a really bad frame rate and stuff on the Switch. So there's a new Switch coming out though. So no, maybe just maybe. The Switch 2? No, no release date. Hey, look, my iPad's on screen. That's confusing. There you go. There's chat. Um, hmm. I'm honestly shocked by how well my shitty setup that I have right now is actually working. I'm over here scrutinizing if I want to buy this voucher thing and get Mario Party. Because I would get Mario Party and I would probably get Echoes of Wisdom. I need some bad influences in the chat. No one's been a bad influence. So as far as other video games go, I'm trying to think of what's coming up. You know, like what is on the horizon. Avowed. Avowed is coming out on 2/18. So that's gonna be a game I at least give a try to. And then Civ 7. Civ 7 is like February 5th, I think. So that's gonna take my life over also. Well, no, I want to get these vouchers though. The Nintendo does these things where you buy 2 game vouchers for $100. So it essentially lets you buy 2 games for $50 instead of 2 games for $60 or $70. So their voucher system is the way to go if you want to purchase 2 Nintendo games. Just get the vouchers, and you save a bunch of money. So yeah, I would get the $100 of vouchers, and then I would get Mario Party and probably Zelda. So it's 2 games for $100 instead of 2 games for $120. I just know I'm never gonna play this. Like I want to play it. Like my wife is never gonna play Mario Party with me. She's gonna get mad at it. She's gonna. Oh, do they do dumb shit? They might have just lost me. Actually, if you gotta like, I don't want to do motion controls. Hmm. Yeah, I prefer fun controls that don't make me do motion stuff. And then yeah, I would like to give this game a try as well. I've heard too much about the frame rate being garbage. Also, I don't nobody talked about this game. Not you didn't hear anybody on the internet talk about this game. Shack News still exists? That's crazy. Actually, I liked Shack News a lot. I didn't realize that they still exist. What if they still have a podcast? Cats and Zelda. That's not winning me over any. I don't know. I don't have money anymore. That's the problem. I don't have a job. This is my job. You're watching me do my job right now. And you know how much money I made tonight? $0. Maybe like $6. No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe like $6 off of ads, but no, probably more like 6 cents off of ads. All right. I have a mess. It's a cluttered mess over here tonight. I want this monitor to be like a permanent fixture of this table, but I don't always want to have it covering up a bunch of my screen. I just keep moving it over more and more to try to like uncover the screen I was covering, and it keeps being more screen to uncover. All right, this is just stupid. This is so dumb. All right, let's see. I wonder how bad of an angle is this for you all? Yeah, you're like looking behind me. Hold on. Let me move my camera or my window. So yeah, if I wanted, oh, that's such a bad angle. That's an awful angle for me as well. Unattractive. I could probably move this monitor this way. This is dumb. So dumb. All right. And then the iPad. Hmm. Oh, if I sit here like this, you think that's fine? I don't know. I can have my head way turned. I'm sure that won't hurt my neck at all. Sitting like this. I mean, it kind of works. I mean, we're on to something here. It's not too far off. Let me let me get the old cell phone webcam out, and I'll show you. Hold on. Damn it. All right, hold on. I wonder if I can make it so it's not. Is there a way for me to turn it? Nope, that's hey, that's me. What's up? Nope, that doesn't turn it. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, anyway. So, oh no, an alarm going off. All right. So yeah, the screen starts here, and then it just goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and then another screen starts, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. That was my reminder to resend out a message. Yeah, that's what I was saying is that like I might shift the main monitor over a little bit, but I really like being, like staring right down the middle of my main monitor. I'm not playing a lot of console video games. So that's not enormously important to have that be super accessible. This monitor will remain off almost all the time. I wonder, like me and my wife, we like to play Civilization a lot. So I could see days where I throw something on over here and then we, I play Civ. Because later game Civ, those turns take a long fucking time. But yeah, I think we're good. A giant water bottle. Also, I can pretty easily play. I got all these little mini Genesises and things like that. I mean, I have emulators too, so I don't really need to mess with this kind of stuff. But I can hook these up pretty easily now too. So we got a Switch. We got my PS5 can come up here pretty easily. Um, these little guys. I got everybody when they were all making the little console crazes. They made two Genesis. They made this guy, and then they made the Genesis 2. I got that over there as well. And then I have the crappy PlayStation 1 of these that they made. That was like an embarrassment. They had to give them away because nobody wanted them. Um, and then I have the Nintendo and the SNES over there. I love them. I think that they're cool. I like the fact that they're like sanctioned by the actual companies. I know that you can get like mini consoles other ways, but yeah, the ones that were actually made by Sega and Nintendo and Sony, they're all very cool. Sega Genesis, or not Sega Genesis, but Sega as a company has come out very recently said they are not a retro company and they don't want to be a retro company. So don't look for any more of that type of stuff from them. They're not into it and they don't want to continue to make like retro games. They're done. They want to just make new stuff and, so that means Yakuza and Persona and I don't know what else they have besides. Game Gear Mania, yeah, it's never going to happen, unfortunately. If you believe what Sega has said recently, is yeah, they're not super into being a retro company. Meanwhile, Capcom is like, we want to make everything. Happened in Japan. How have I not heard of that at all? Made made by Sega? Sega announces Game Gear Micro, the strangest retro mini game device yet. It comes in 4 colors with 4 games on each handheld. Okay, sure. Interesting. So one of them has Sonic 1, Puyo Puyo 2, Outrun, and Royal Stone. Another has Sonic and Tails, Gunstar Heroes, Sylvan Tail, and Baku Baku Animal. One has Shining Force Gaiden, Shining Force Gaiden 2, Shining Force Gaiden Final Conflict, and Not So Puyo Arre. And the other one has some other shit. And columns. I would get the Sonic and Tails one. Kingdom Farts. Outrun is not. I don't know. I just did Outrun on my Sega Science series, and I am not an Outrun person. Unless they use a different name, there is no Panzer Dragoon one. Unless they have it on here as a different name. The Sega Game Gear Micro will be powered by 2 AAA batteries, could also be powered by a USB micro cable. That is pretty neat. I would buy one. 100%. I would totally buy one of these if I had known that they existed 4 years ago. I'm sure they cost $8 trillion now. Ah, scared me. $90. That's it. No shit. Oh yeah, yeah. It's used. I don't really want. I mean, obviously it's gonna be used. You're not gonna buy it new. So expensive. This one has like the box and stuff. The box is torn. That's lame. It's still kind of in its wrapper. It looks pretty good. It's all in Japanese, obviously. I guess I didn't really consider that fact. That when you turn it on and it's going to be like the Japanese version of all these games and stuff. I don't even like Sega. Like I don't like Sega, and I especially don't really like the Game Gear. So like they would be crazy for me to buy this. I don't know why I'm even looking at it. In Japanese, yeah, maybe. Buy my porn. Buy my porn. Boob is so sore. I wonder, let me open up this camera thing. Can I flip it here? Prompter? A teleprompter? I don't understand. Sorry, I am playing with the camera thing again. Yeah, I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. Do highest bit rate. Sure, let's download that. Oh god, I don't want to mess with any of this. Never mind. I'm sorry. There's like some weird background stuff and blah blah blah. AR lenses. No. This is a nifty little thing though. Ta-da! Wow, wow, wow. Let's see. Hold on. Flip it around. Well, what the hell? What happened to the thing I was just looking at? I wanted to play with something. There it is. I didn't do anything. Ooh, green screen. It's terrible. Flower. Alright, that's just kind of what my room looks like anyway. Invert. Ooh, backwards boobs. It's old-timey time. Hello. This almost looks better than like my fucking ass camera. That's hilarious. I am like, it's like I could just get away with using this instead of my $900 fucking camera. Ooh, VHS. Woo, scan lines. Check that out. I'm elderly. It's actually kind of scary because I look like my dad. It just turns me into my dad. Toddler. Disgusting. Let's see. Cyber me. No, that's just shitty AI anime person. That's not cyber at all. So stupid. Oh yeah, that's a incredibly yeah, yep, that looks just like me if I was an anime person. Mm-hmm. Good job. You got it. Everybody, but it just makes everybody look the same. Look at my weird head. It doesn't even know like my. What a nightmare. The future is scary. Bald. No, thank you. Cartoon 3D. Crying. Disable. That's just regular old me. Hello. How's it going? In case you forgot, this is what I actually look like. Alright, well that was fun. Again though, boobs aren't bouncing every 2 seconds. I could just do this. I can handle that myself. Anyway though, I love this thing. One of the cooler little random purchases. Like I said, it's like $10. It's like I paid like $10 for that, and it actually works. It's pretty cool. This filter is nice. Thank you. Anyway, we almost did a full stream tonight. 7 to 11 is what I want to like try for, but you know, it's 10:35. We came close. Here, let's do one race real quick with my weird backwards ass, like with my looking backwards to play the game. Let's give it a try. I got the iPad is at a weird angle underneath the monitor, but I can see chat. So this is what happens, you know, like sometimes you just need to have a couple cocktails in you and you get this this motivation. And then suddenly you're putting monitors up and rearranging things, and look, this is totally doable. I don't hate this angle of myself too much, so that's a plus. Not enormously a fan of it, but it works. It's pretty cool. I'm a fan of this. And again, oddly enough, chat is extremely easy to read. It's still awkward to look down at it while racing, but it's easier than anywhere else I've had it tonight. Directly beneath the monitor that I'm playing on. It's a pretty damn fine spot for it. And I can see the stream pretty well down there too. And I didn't have to move my iPad charger, which is kind of the best of all. Although my iPad is not charging, and I probably should do that. God damn it, no! Now what's going to happen is I'm going to find some other reason to have to rearrange this whole room or something. And it's like, whoops, got everything just how I liked it, now I gotta start all over again because I don't know why, but I'll find some reason. Oh no. I'd prefer it if that red fucking shell didn't hit me. Diddy Kong. Get in your own racing game. Piece of garbage. Your subpar racing game. I like this collarbone action I got going on. It's a quality collarbone. I broke this collarbone, as a matter of fact. I think it was this one. I forget which one it was. I think it was this one. That was on my 31st birthday. I got too drunk and I fell down. I believe I slipped in my friend's kitchen. And I think I heard it. If I can vaguely remember, I think I remember hearing it snap. Was it during Smarch? It was not. It was during July. My friend. So we all drank a bunch. And we went. My friend lives across the street from a school with a park behind it, like a jungle gym and all that shit. And everybody claims that I broke my shoulder at the park, but I pretty fucking seriously remember slipping on some water in their kitchen, and that being when I broke my shoulder. Or not my shoulder, I guess my collarbone. That was the most intense pain I've ever had in my life. It was fine that night because I was very, 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 very drunk. But the next morning, I woke up and I was in maybe the worst pain of my life. And then I ignored it for 2 weeks. And then I went to the doctor and they were like, it's been 2 weeks. We can't do anything for you because you're an idiot. And you waited 2 weeks. I was putting on a shirt and I noticed that I had like a second shoulder on one side of my body. And I was like, oh, I should see a doctor. Because I'm not supposed to have like a horn on my shoulder. And then, yeah. Like, well, we can't do anything, so deal with it. It'll stop hurting eventually. And then about 3 months later, it finally stopped hurting. And now it's just loud. Like, now that shoulder, like, creaks and cracks all the time. You know what? If I'm gonna get hit by something, I guess while I'm floating through the air, it's probably one of the better times, I guess. Uh-oh. 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 Got a little out of hand there. We got this. All right. That was the sloppiest and scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my god. Sure. Speed runs? Yeah, no, definitely not. I am not speed run ready these days. Pretty bad at this game now, it feels like. Drunk runs? I'm not drunk either. Buzzed runs. Buzz driving is drunk driving. That's what the billboards tell me. Oh god. I just licked my microphone. My microphone. Clown College. You can't eat that. This year, buy her English muffins. I got some of the greatest English muffins in the world in my freezer right now. If you're a gluten-free psycho like I am. They're really good. I'm gonna have one tomorrow. We signed up for Instacart today. I guess my wife used to use Instacart all the time before I moved in. And then I was like, I like shopping. I like leaving the house. I like doing things. I like going places. So let's just go to the grocery store. And then she sold me on Instacart the other day. So we're Instacart people again. Shopping is fun. I love shopping. I like walking around and finding new things that I didn't know were at the store or whatever. You know, I don't know. Just get me out of the house for a while. But the thing is that we only go to Jewel, which is about, you know, a mile from our house, if that. Because we don't have any other stores around us, and Jewel is overpriced and has a bad selection. So, with us doing Instacart now, I can go to other places without having to drive forever, and I can actually get, you know, a better selection of stuff. And if Instacart marks up the prices or, you know, whatever, it kind of all averages out because we're not spending Jewel money anymore, so works. But anyway, I'm hoping that I can get my English muffins off of Instacart. That was the moral of the story. That's why I started that thought. Because they don't sell really anything gluten-free at Jewel. Jewel does not give a fuck about gluten-free people. They don't even sell gluten-free pizzas. Which, like, gluten-free pizzas are, like, kind of... That's, like, the most vanilla-ass gluten-free thing in the world is a gluten-free pizza. And they don't even have those. I did it! That was my first triple star of this cup. Haven't heard Jewel so much since... I don't... I've never seen Freddy Got Fingered. In that movie, was it in reference to the grocery store? Or was it some other joke? Some sort of family jewel? Or is it his one jewel because he had testicular cancer and got one of his balls removed? So instead of, you kicked me in the jewel instead of the jewels. Oh, so like actual gemstones? My wife is going to be so mad at me for not coming to bed. I wonder if she's texted. Hold on, I'm sending the picture. She's probably asleep. I'm sending this picture to my friend. My friend said I'm gorgeous. Ah. Oh, she did text me. Like right this minute. She probably heard me. I'm in control of my friend's Amazon account, basically. She can't buy things. She absolutely, like, cannot order shit. She messes it up all the time. So, like, I am the one who, like, orders things for her. And, she texted me a long time ago to, oh, thank you. Why were you being so kind to me? I look over at chat and I got all this nice stuff. Anyway, yeah, she can't order shit off the internet, so I basically run her Amazon account, and she just texted me a little while ago, asking me to buy her or buy for her a tarot deck because she does tarot. It has for a really long time, probably about a decade now. She's actually very good at it. First you're sour and then you're sweet. That's the best way to be. You gotta earn the sweetness. $25. I hope you all can tolerate this music. Well, I'm almost done. Transfers. Internal transfer. From her account to this account. Actually, you know what? Nah. This one's on the house. I told her I'm streaming and now she won't leave me alone. It's like I'm busy. I'm working. All right. That was a lot of ice. That was gross. That's just melted ice. Yuckaroony. I don't understand. The wife texted me. I texted back, and I've got nothing. Did she fall asleep that quickly? I don't know what to do. This is me sitting here not knowing what to do. Because I kind of want to keep hanging out, but I also could stand to go to sleep. Watch out behind me. I was scared for a second because I was like, if I'm looking at the wrong screen, but I still would have seen what you saw. So. Boom. 3 hours early? That's insane. That should be illegal. That requires planning. All right, so, yeah. Kim Jong Un nursing home administrators? Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it's 11. That's the time I'm supposed to stop, I suppose. 7 to 11. That's the deal. It's 10:53. I did start late, though. It was a late start. Take these headphones off. Yeah. I have a lot of enormous evening videos that I need to upload. Well, I have 2. And now after tonight, I have 4. Because once again, the stream got stopped and broken in the middle. Plus, I have to change my earrings. I'm pretty excited. So remember the other day, it was like a month ago, where I thought I blew out my ear? I did not. People were like, "You blew your ear out. It's bad news. You done fucked up, son." But no. Actually turned out A-okay. I'm glad that I didn't panic. You're gonna blow your ear out. Because yeah, all the stuff that I read was like, yeah, you need to immediately size down, take your earring out, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna have to start over from a couple sizes ago, blah, all this shit. And I was like, no, I think it's actually fine. I think I just made it mad. And that seems to actually be the case because yeah, it's doing well. So I'm back to wearing these every few days or for a few days, like every week or so, because these kind of naturally weigh my earlobe out or down and stretch it out some more. So I'm already at 00. I don't know how long I want to go. You'll never believe it. I'm kind of into extremes. What if I just wore my hair down all the time? That'd be weird. My hair's real long. It's got these weird like waves to it. Like what's going on here? Like what is this? I understand it's like waves, but it's just kind of crazy. I think it's just me and Penny Underbust who have we can go at it for boob size and hair length. I think it's not often where I'm able to actually like just run my hands through it because it's usually a mess. Like my hair is naturally curly and wavy and like kinky. It's Irish hair. It's usually a just a big old fucking mess. But when I brushed it in the shower with a bunch of conditioner, I brushed it after the shower, and then I continually ran my hands through it as it was drying. So this is one of the random occasions where my hair is actually like this flowing thing. My hair never does this. Um, I'm not even that Irish. I actually found out that I'm actually not a whole. There is. I mean, I'm like 9% Irish or something. Um, much more almost Eastern European, actually, than I ever thought. Norwegian. My hair's a weird color too. It almost looks green, right? Like it has like a greenish tinge to it. It's kind of crazy. Copper. It's like the Statue of Liberty. It's that kind of copper, where it's been over salt water for too long. Green for the Packers, yeah. But yeah, I can literally extend my arm and still not pull my hair all the way, unless I go out like this. I don't know. I talk about cutting it all the time, and I want to but this is also it's addicting. Just like everything else. I just got done talking about how I don't know when I'm going to stop stretching my ears. I don't know when I'm going to stop filling my boobs. I don't know when I'm going to get my hair cut either. I'm all for just letting things go. Let's let the boobs keep going. We'll let the ears keep stretching, and we'll let the hair keep growing. All sounds good to me, I guess. All right. The wife has not answered. I'm assuming she's asleep, which almost makes me want to just let her sleep. Because if I come to bed now, I'm going to just wake her up and undo the falling asleep that she's done. But I should sleep too, because I have to get up early as well. Because if I'm going to follow my schedule, which is exactly what I'm trying to do, I'm supposed to stream 7 to 11, and I got to wake up at like 7:45. So I can exercise. So I gotta get on the elliptical and do all that exercising and shit tomorrow. So I actually do have to go. I can't sit here and hang out all night long because I do have to wake up early. I'll be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m., just like tonight, and we will do this again. And yeah, who knows? I don't know. Fucking, we'll probably play more Mario Kart or something. I don't know. I will. I'm gonna go be with my beautiful wife right now. I'm gonna turn the switch off. I will. I will wake her up. I will shake her. Like, chat says hi, bitch. All right. You too. See you later. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Having people here to talk to makes this a lot easier and more fun. So